Hi, my name is Nani. I'm a film director, screenwriter, and based in Los Angeles. And welcome to my channel. In today's video, I want to talk about one of the biggest myths in the film industry, which is it's really hard to become a film director and a screenwriter. Before I start it, I want to let you know that as usual, I will put the timesheet, which is the content table, in the description, and you can, if you want to skip something, you can just go over to the content and click on the time, and you will jump directly to the point that you are interested in. For the myth, whether or not it's hard to become a film director and a screenwriter, my answer is yes and no. It is not easy work to do, I'm not gonna lie, because there's so many stuff you need to learn, and it's a constant learning process. And also, it's involved a lot of emotions. I think that's probably similar to majority of the creative work. When you use your creativity as your job, what comes to it is you are going to experience a lot of pressure. You are going to have a lot of emotions because your work that you want to put out there represents you, and it's really hard to separate the thoughts of this is my work, it's just an object, and this is me. It's really easy to take it personal. That's why every time when you finish your film and screen the film to other people, that's the time that you are going to experience a lot of excitement and stress. And then the third reason it's really hard because you need to have discipline. There's a lot of hard work you need to do without anybody pushing you. You are going to be the only person that push yourself to push through all the emotions and all the denial, procrastination, all that, and get the work done. That's why it's a hard work to do. The reason I think being a film director and a screenwriter is not as hard as majority people think it would be is because people tend to have mistaken notion that become a film director you need to either have a lot of money or you need to have connections, like you are your parents is a successful film director, or your aunt and uncle, they are working in a big film industry, studios, whatsoever. But as far as I know, majority successful film director writers, they don't have those connections. They are coming from a normal place, and I think that's what's magical about this industry is your hard work and the good stuff eventually is going to get paid off.
I can't keep recording because there's a funny cat staring at me outside. Anyway,
the reason I'm saying that is because my parents used to tell me that there's no way I can make a film because I don't know anybody, and we are not the kind of people that can be in the film industry. They were telling me that I'm ordinary. For me, I think that everybody is ordinary people. No matter you are famous or not, if you are successful or not, no matter what industry you're in, what job you're at, we all very ordinary people. At the same time, we all are very special. We all have our own voice, and that's the voice we can put out there. Because I believe in that so much, I insist that I'm going to try to become a film director. I just want to say that my parents are very supportive now because my determination changed the mind. I guess I can't make my film so soon without them. I'm very grateful. Okay, back to the video. And also, I want to talk about this topic is because I think it's really important to define what is a film director and a screenwriter. Creative work is not the kind of work that there is a specific definition, like a doctor or dentist that you need to go to the school and get certified. In my opinion, you are what you do. You are defined by the action you take every single day. I think in film industry, there is no such thing as I wanted to be a director, I wanted to be a screenwriter. There's only I am director and I'm directing. I am a writer, I'm writing every day. When I'm editing, I just realized I didn't really make my point. When I'm saying you are what you do, I mean no matter you are getting paid for the job or not, or no matter maybe you have a day job that's nothing related to filmmaking. But as long as you keep creating and working on your passion project and then write and put your stuff out there, you are the director, you are the filmmaker, the writer. I have a friend, she is not a part of the film industry at all. And when she discovered the industry and how fun it is, she just jumped right in. She knows that she doesn't have education background from the industry, but she just go to social and talking to people and ask people to bring her on the project, and she's willing to do free work for other people as a PA. And gradually people start looking her and ask her if she is available for the work. I think she's a really good example in this industry that in order to be someone, you need to actually acting on it and then be that person. There's several times I have friends talk to me, they think that I'm in a much better position because I'm having a feature film almost ready to go out. I think I probably would think the same way before I'm making this film, but now I don't. I don't feel anything has changed since I make my first film. Every single day what I did is I'm still self-study on all kinds of materials, and I'm still writing or working on the project. I'm also experienced a lot of self-doubt and anxiety as much as I did, or even more than before I'm making the film. I have some clips I want to share with you.
About 2 months ago, we showed the movie Unfinished to open the New York Film Festival. That's the first time it meets the real audience. And 3 days before that, I saw everything put together. I thought that might be working. And I started to cry at the end when the credits rolling.
I think what's interesting is when he made The Life of Pi, he was already an Oscar-winning director, and then he already had other projects out there when Best Picture in the year, and he still experienced the same thing. I also sometimes stalk certain directors that I like on social media online, trying to see what they are doing. And most of the time what they do is they are writing on something, they are working on some new project. And I turn around think about that, that's exactly what I'm doing. I think whether or not you are taking the action to be a director and a screenwriter is the most accurate judgment on whether or not you are a director and screenwriter, because I can't see any other definition would work. What else could be the reason? Like someone who has a film in the theater, in the mainstream media, in AMC, that's a film director. I don't think so, because there's thousands of films made each year, and only that 100 films made in theater, and there's so many other ones, majority of them we're not going to see. Despite all the feature film, there's so many short films. If someone making a short film and complete the story and still constantly working on making more projects, then that person is a film director. If someone has their own writing routine and constantly have project finished and put out there, sending to film festivals, sending to all kinds of screenwriting contests, then that person is a screenwriter. To talk about how to take the action to be the director, be the screenwriter, I'm going to dedicate the entire video next week on the things film director and screenwriter will do. I hope this video is helpful to you in some way. If you like this video, please give me a thumbs up, and if you are interested in more content from this channel, please subscribe and then remember to ring the notification bell, and I will see you next week. Bye! 不要。